Brian McFadden, we saw a breakout performance for JuJu Smith-Schuster against the Lions last night. 193 receiving yards, starting to establish himself as the #2 receiver behind Antonio Brown in Pittsburgh. But if you look at all the rookies in this wide receiver class, he leads them all, Smith-Schuster, with 4 touchdown catches and all receivers with 24 receptions. So, if you extrapolate, do you think compared, I know a lot of these guys have been injured, that he was going to be as the 62nd player overall,
you know what?
The best of the best?
Quick note, I was the 62nd player in my draft.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, look how you turned out.
Same round.
2 rings, baby.
JuJu was the 2nd round pick. You know what? I did not expect to see the success and production from JuJu because I felt like they had other capable wide receivers in front of JuJu. And I feel like this was a move to prepare for the future. When you look at what they had before the season started with Martavius getting reinstated in the league, you had Antonio, you had Martavius, you had Eli Rogers, you had Justin Hunter, you had Sammy Coates at the time. So you had players that have had experience in that offense. So I felt like, you know what, even though they traded away Sammy Coates, you know, you still have Martavius, Antonio, and Eli Rogers.
Pays dues.
3 guys that play a lot of football currently in Pittsburgh. So I felt like it would take some time, but when you look at a guy that can really commit to just being a football player, and one thing I know about the Steelers organizations, if you play wide receiver, if you play corner, if you play running back, if you're backup, your title is football player. And he displayed that early with the willingness to want to block when he's not getting the football.
Sure.
He wanted to show how physical he is. And they appreciate that because now you're showing us you love football. And that's why he's in the position he's currently in, because he's okay if he's not the lead singer every game.
It reminds me, I'm not comparing him to Hines Ward, but you talk about wide receivers.
I used that comparison last night.
I do see.
He's physical. He's physical. He's a new age style of Hines because he's extremely athletic. But nowadays, you don't see wide receivers willing to do the dirty work. And I've seen time and time again when JuJu leave his body on the line.
When you see the highest drafted rookie receivers of this last draft class, whoa. And I get it. I get it that Corey Davis is banged up, Mike Williams with a bag, John Ross, fastest guy in there. Zay Jones has had a lot of time in Buffalo, Curtis Samuel out of Ohio State. Is JuJu Smith-Schuster going to be better than all these guys based on what we've seen?
I can't say that, but based on what we've seen, yes, he will have a better rookie year than all of those guys, Because think about this. JuJu was a beast at USC.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's not like this is a kid that kind of was inconsistent on the collegiate level. He's probably one of the best receivers in the Pac-12 as far as consistency, and he fell to the 2nd round based on not displaying the speed aspect at the combine.
Are you impressed that I made the same correlation to Hines Ward?
I'm not impressed. You're a very, very intelligent guy, Dave.
Thank you very much.